Hi, my name is Renee. Thanks so much for taking a moment to watch this video. Today I'm going to show you 3 things that will help to bring more customers to your business. Now, most likely you're wondering why I'm actually doing this and what's in it for me. Fair enough. Well, oftentimes local business owners are too busy actually running their businesses. And so learning how the internet can benefit them and their company just isn't a priority. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to actually hiring somebody is that they just don't know who the expert is. So I've just found that by giving people a free, easy attack plan of actual things that they can do to impact their business, some of those local business owners will reach out to me and say, hey, actually, Renee, I'd like for you to help me out if you would. So if at the end of this video you would like to contact me, fantastic. I'd love to work with you. Otherwise, take these tips and have at it. But let's not waste any more time. All right. So 3 things we're going to look at. Okay. Citations, content citations, and backlinks. What on earth just happened here? Okay. I don't know what that was. All right. So content, most business owners know that they need contact, but they don't actually know that the average length of the #1 result on Google for water damage restoration is actually about 1,700 words. So for you to show up at the top of Google, you need to add quite a number of words. I went ahead and did the word counter for your homepage, and I only have 370 words there. Right now, some of your highest competition, I went with Reset Restoration. They have 1,200 words on their homepage. So I would say here, just very beatable. They just put a little bit more effort in with their content. So we just want to add some volume, including the correct keywords that people are searching for. And you'll see great results with that. I have this tool here called Ahrefs. And I'm just looking at Reset Restoration. I'm looking at the back page of their website, and I look at what keywords they are actually ranking for, right? So I come down here, and it shows me that they, here we go, water damage restoration Tulsa. It shows that there's 40 searches. They're getting traffic for 5. They're position number 4. Water damage restoration Tulsa. There's 100 volume for that search. They're getting about 10 traffic a month for that, and they're position number 4. So that kind of gives us a little bit of an idea of the different keywords that Google is ranking them for. So let's go ahead over here and look at your the back side of your website. Looking at your keywords here. Google is ranking you for, let's see, Restoration Companies Tulsa. Okay, that's position number 3, not too bad. Water damage restoration, Tulsa. There's 100 search volume for that, usually about per month in your area, and your position number 9. So it's not very far down, but it's not super high up either. So I think, man, just adding that content and making sure you're adding in those keywords in key spots will just cause Google to know what your site is wanting to rank for, know what your site is trying to service your community with. Alrighty. All right, so now check this out. We'll put one water damage restoration Tulsa up here, and we come down. Of course, first of all, we see a bunch of ads. They can work, but they can also be a money pit if your foundation, like your website, isn't dialed in. So just be careful not to burn your money with Google ads until you know for sure that your site will convert them, okay? All right, here we have in Google Maps. All right, these 3 right here, they are called the Map Pack. All right, I want to show you something called, this is number 2, citations, sorry. So citations, what are they? Why do they matter? All right, citation is just your name, address, and phone number listed in directories. So I've just got this little graphic here. Say Yahoo, local pages, Yellow Book, Bing, Yelp, all these kinds of things. You have your name, address, and phone number listed exactly the same all across the board. And then what happens is Google scrolls the internet and it verifies your businesses and it gives relevance to your local business. All right. So when you get more citations than your competitor, you gain more trust than them from Google. And then that is what pushes you to the top of the Google Maps. And then you get into this little map pack right here. So So what we can do then, I've got these kind of cool tools. We can use like White Spark or Bright Local, and we can look at those, and we can actually see which citations your competitors have, and we can go and get them. And then we don't want to just match them. We actually want to dominate them. So if your competitor has 150, which they probably have at least that since they're sitting up here in this, then we want to get what they have, plus another 50 to 100 more. So it takes them a longer time to catch back up. So yeah, so that's that. All right, the third thing I wanted to go over with you today is link juice or backlinks. So that's the third pillar that will really help you dominate on Google. All right, so we're going to go back to the back of this here and just have a look at this. Sorry, further on back down here, this is where you want to be, right? This top spot right here. Okay, you guys are a little bit further down the page, but you are on the front page, so that's good. The way to get to this top spot right here is authority. And how do you get authority? Is backlinks. All right, so when one other web page links to you, that gives you authority in Google's eyes. And it's not just any backlink though, right? It's not just any web page. Say site A links to site B, some of that link juice is a vote of confidence. And you can imagine that if it's a local blog or an industry site that's linking back to you, then that is going to be a much more, that vote of confidence is going to carry a lot more weight than say if Pizza Hut links to you, because you guys don't sell pepperoni, so that doesn't really carry a lot of weight in Google's site, if that makes sense. So I'll just go back to the back page of the website again. We can go over here. It shows here that they've got Reset Restoration has 95 referring domains. And if I go back and look at yours, Ahrefs is showing that you guys have 203 referring domains. So that's fantastic in number. So what I would want to do is actually come back here and have a look at where it is you're getting your links from and making sure that those domains are that they have a lot of authority and that they are going to carry the same weight as some of these other links that maybe Reset Restoration has. So easy to do. I can just come over here. I can see where they're getting their links from, and then we can just go get the same links that they're getting. All right, so once again, we went over content. That is adding some content with good users' keywords to your front page so we can get that going. I think that's going to be like your number one thing to do. Number two, citations. We want to get a bunch of citations so that we can get you up into that map pack there and that on the Google map there, and then link juice. So yeah, so anyway, that's all I have for you today. You can run this with this information if you'd like, or if you want some help with that, save yourself the time. I'd love to do that for you. So give me a call if you'd like to chat, 907-242-2492, and I'll put my details in the email that I send this with as well. All righty. Thanks so much. Have a great day.